What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your general reading for March 2019. This is going to be perfect for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Please check out your other signs if this doesn't resonate because it won't resonate with everybody. But I hope that you guys all get like a gem or something in this reading that will help you move forward, right? And feeling abundant. This month is going to be a lot of growth for you guys. I want you to be aware that we are going to be having Mercury retrograde, so that will affect you guys. Of course, it affects everybody, but you guys are ruled by Mercury, so you may be feeling it a little bit more this month. This month is big on truth. Like you speaking your truth, you living in your truth, you accepting other people's truth. There's a big emphasis on truth and self-expression, okay? We've got the black egg as your spirit animal card, and honestly that's all about truth. That's all about self-expression. Those of you guys who are big on writing and reading and even public speaking, like let's say you do poetry slams or you're a teacher, those of you who are do your own personal poetry, those of you who journal, this is a really good time to really take advantage of that and really be open to the things that you guys will be finding yourself saying, doing, spaces you'll be finding yourself in. This is all about truth and clarity and coming to light, okay? It's a really beautiful energy, but it can be a really intense energy. I feel like this month you guys are going to be spending a lot of time alone, a lot of time in solitude. Because we are having this Mercury retrograde, there is a chance that some things from the past that are going to be coming back and maybe having moments where it messes with your head a little bit. That's kind of a theme we've been seeing this month so far. But at the end of the day, I think it's okay. Truth is big for you guys, okay? Really speaking your truth, really stretching out and using that throat chakra, okay? So you guys start out with Ace of Swords, then we've got Five of Cups, Sun card. It would seem to me you guys got clarity on a situation that you guys were dealing with. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity. It's all about truth. It's all about communication. This can have to do with a water sign person, and it can have to do with something romantic. Doesn't have to be, but I am saying that because it is water energy, right? That's all about our emotions. It can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. The fact that these are sitting next to each other, there's some kind of communication that came in, or some type of a realization that came in that kind of has you guys in a lower space. Again, Mercury retrogrades, it's a time where a lot of us revisit things. So, we look back at old decisions we've made. We, sometimes more on our old partners. It's one of those things. But there is this little this energy that actually something might be coming to you now. So maybe some information that you hadn't known yet is coming to the surface. This could be something that you had been trying to get clear on, right? Because this Five of Swords is what's clarifying the Ace of Swords. And Five of Swords is all about not doing the petty shit, right? Not having the petty arguments. There could have been some times in your past when you're dealing with a situation that you were trying to have some type of communication with somebody, and instead of just having an adult conversation, they were hitting you with the immature stuff. And, enough of it. Oh my God. Ace of Swords is what's clarifying the Five of Cups. So you got two Ace of Swords. So definitely something from the past that left you a little bit disappointed, heartbroken, maybe leaving you feeling like you should have done something differently, some type of guilt. But I feel like this is something that's going to be clearing up. And the beautiful thing is when you guys do have this communication or this clarity or this epiphany moment, whatever it is, whenever you're speaking your truth, living in your truth, you do find that happiness, right? In the sun, all things are revealed. In the sun, all things make sense, right? It's like the light is shining on everything. And that's happiness. It's truth. It's there's a lot of passion there. This is something that could have to do with family, but definitely indicates that you guys have come into a hurdled over a brick wall. It seems like if you guys were stuck in a lower vibrational energy of feeling sad about something, it's because you hadn't had the clarity in it. And it feels like the universe is bringing you the clarity now. Okay. And for some of you guys, that clarity is not going to be pretty. It's not going to feel good. but it's going to be exactly what you need in order to move forward. And in that energy, really feeling like you can stand your ground and stick up for yourself, Seven of Wands, right? This is all about that. And you have that already too. So it's like you got Seven of Wands twice and Ace of Swords twice. There's a big emphasis on speaking your truth. Again, like that Black Egg says, expressing yourself in ways that feel good to you in order to speak your truth. So if it's not like verbally telling someone, if it's writing and journaling, if it's dance, if it's singing, if it's whatever it is, that's going to be really good for you guys this month. So yeah, definitely 2 Ace of Swords. So speaking your truth, finding your clarity, also really big on standing in your truth, right? And sticking up for yourself no matter what, no questions asked. And when you do that, I love it. It's like the wheel continues to spin. This is what's in your environment. So it's like you got all these opportunities around you, but I feel like you just had this one thing that had you a little bit stuck. Again, it could have to do with a relationship, especially if it had to do with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. But regardless, it's like things are moving on. And ooh, the Lovers. Lovers is clarifying this Wheel of Fortune. So some of you guys may be coming into contact with someone, a loving situation, okay? I'm going to clarify one more. I do feel like there is someone around you who loves you. Someone who, you know, the Lovers is Gemini energy. It's the twins. So also with that, I feel like this is really a time, like I was saying, a lot of you guys are going to be by yourself, and it's good for you to be by yourself because I feel like this is a time that you guys are seeing a lot of your shadow self. Now, you got the Knight of Cups also to clarify. So again, you could be meeting a new water sign person. They could be coming back from the past too, right? With this Ace of Swords, like these 2 Ace of Swords that they're coming back with. This could be someone who's coming back from the past with communication, trying to make things right. But here you are with this 7 of Wands and Sun card, standing your ground, right? I feel like as you do that, I honestly feel like this Knight of Cups, this feels different. It feels like a new energy coming through. Now, with the Hermit card, that's your energy. So that's really about finding wisdom, going deep within, following your own path, right? Being an individual, being honest with yourself. 4 Pentacles. It feels like some of you guys just want to spend this time right now to be alone, right? Because the 4 Pentacles energy can be a little bit standoffish. This is someone who is, a lot of times for me, so it could be someone who's saving, right? Or it could be someone who's just selfish. But for me too, it's someone who, they are protecting the things that they value, because Pentacles is all about value. It's all about the things that we value. And right now it feels like you guys are protecting yourselves and the things that you value, being a lot of it discerning and smart with how you move, because I feel like you just don't, you guys aren't taking a chance on being manipulated, right? Or any craziness happening. I feel like a lot of you guys right now just want to be alone. There's a lot that you want to review. There's a lot that you want to think. This is like a big, this is like a spiritual growth spurt for you guys, I feel like. Now, ending that out, we've got the Ace of Cups, and it's got the Emperor to clarify. Emperor energy is all about taking charge, right? Taking charge. Now, bottom of the deck right now, you've got that Hangman energy. That's about surrendering to something. So it's like you got surrendering to something, you've got taking charge, right? And it's funny, the Hangman energy is Pisces energy, and then the Emperor energy is Aries energy. So I would say towards the end of this month, leading into Aries season, you guys are going to be feeling really, really good and really, really confident in yourself. Yeah, there's something that you walked away from that maybe you had worked on for a while with this 8 of Cups card, but it just wasn't working. And you know what? You're like, that's okay. When you do that, you've got all this newness with the Ace of Cups card. So there could be new love coming for you guys. And I know a lot of you Virgos right now really wanted to sit this year out, but that might be changing. What I do know is coming into, like I said, this Aries season, you guys are going to be feeling really, really good about yourselves. And I think it's because you guys are taking the proper time to be by yourself. And also, you guys are really speaking your truth these days. It's like, well, if this makes you feel uncomfortable, other person. I need, this is my truth. This is what's going on with me. This is how I feel about this. You guys are really honoring yourself. Now, with this Mercury retrograde, don't get stuck in moments of Nine of Swords energy. Make sure when you are alone in this Hermit energy that you are taking the time to focus on things that you can change and being very proactive in your alone time, because you do have this Hermit energy and it's sitting underneath actually the Five of Cups. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a loneliness, right? There's a little bit of a loneliness and a little bit of a I wish and if this had only turned out that way and shoulda, coulda, woulda energy behind all of it. You don't have time for that. And this is going to be ending too, because it is a 9. So that is like talking about coming to a completion. I think it's really important that you guys are standing your ground, right? Staying true to you, right? Because it continues to support you and giving you the upper hand on the situations. Now, this is whether this is work or love, or even dealings with your family. Ooh. And speaking of family, I think this is big for everybody this month. It seems like it's kind of been a recurring theme. You guys got that Three of Cups. I think it's really important that you guys are staying around people who make you feel good, people where you feel supported and celebrated, and out of this Five of Pentacles energy, right? Because Five of Pentacles is all about feeling lack and feeling like feelings of poverty and like nobody cares and just kind of left out and raggedy, right? But the Three of Cups is all about coming together and celebrating and serendipity and happiness. So I think that's going to be what's really important. Should you need that. Again, I feel like a lot of you guys, for the most part, will be spending a lot of time alone, but I think it's good to every once in a while break out and maybe, call the girls, have lunch, just go see your family, that sort of thing. Because I feel like this month, those sort of things will make you feel grounded. If you're feeling a little like topsy-turvy. Because again, I do think that there's something that's revisiting you from the past, but I feel like y'all are walking away. Like, oh my gosh, this has been, I feel really bad for people who are trying to like come back and make things happen this month, because I feel like for the most part, people are not interested in reviving anything. Like no one wants to bring life to these old things. And if that's how you feel, Virgo, feel comfortable to say that. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're crazy, girl, for wanting better and wanting to move on. I just think this is a time that you guys are really doing a lot of personal work and going deep within, and you're getting epiphanies left and right for it, and you're getting communication left and right for it, and you're getting truth left and right for it. It's like the more you guys do the work, you're getting more blessings for it. So that's really, really good. And then it says, have courage to ask for and accept help. Beautiful. So it says, asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So reciprocity, right? And being okay with asking for help, being okay with needing to talk to someone if you need to, being okay with all of that, and really being okay with standing up for yourself, Virgo, okay? I think this is going to be a good month of that. So I'm excited for you guys. Please check out your love reading. I'm going to do that next. I love you, Virgo, and I will see you later. Bye.